to the anti-war movement.
Well, you may very well be key to the anti-war movement, but I have a responsibility to tell you the truth as I see it.
So we're insane? We're insane.
I think the allegation...
We haven't made an allegation.
Yes, you did. The speaker next to you, who asked the first question, said that the head of Pakistan's ISI had a meeting with the head of the CIA the day before 9/11 and then wired $100,000 to the lead hijacker, Mohammed Atta. I'm saying that allegation is insane.
Mr. Galloway did not say that my allegation was insane. He said this.
Me a 9/11 truther. I think 9/11 truthers are largely insane. I think 9/11 truthers are largely insane. It's insane on a multiple level. First of all, Mohammed Atta had no need of $100,000 the day before he was about to incinerate himself on an airplane. He'd already bought the ticket, and the tickets didn't cost $100,000.
Actually, the tickets didn't cost anything, because there were no tickets. None of the alleged hijackers' names appeared on any of the flight manifests, which contained all the names of the passengers on all 4 flights. This suggests that there were no hijackers. This is supported by the fact that none of the pilots signaled that they had been hijacked in their transponders.
Secondly, why would the leader of Pakistan's intelligence be at a meeting with the head of the CIA to decide such a thing the day before 9/11? Why would the CIA meet with anybody before wiring $100,000 to the lead hijacker? Why would they have wired it in the first place so that the India Times, of all newspapers, could document it? This story is insane. So is the story that I hear from so many so-called 9/11 truthers that the airplanes were never... I even have people telling me that the passengers were not on those planes. That those planes were dummies.
Deal with these
that
comments.
They were remotely controlled. These allegations are insane, and they just reduce us to ridicule. The press here are busily scribbling away.
Note that Mr. Galloway seeks to frame the debate relative to the bigotry of the corporate media, rather than address the genuine concerns of the questioners.
To ridicule. The press here are busily scribbling away. I've been trying over 60 minutes to set the scene of how, why the Muslim world is in such a state of bitterness and hatred, and along you come and tell us that George Bush bombed his own people. It's just stupid.
Who said that?
And I really think that you should stop it.
Who said that?
I really think that you should stop it. Now, I dealt with the first question because I don't want any more questions on 9/11. You just have to put me down, as you already have, as part of the conspiracy. I read these things. I'm a gatekeeper. I'm really an agent, me. Did you know that? I'm not actually, as Jason Kenney thought, an agent for a terrorist organization. According to these people, I'm an agent for George W. Bush, covering up the truth about 9/11.
In fact, far from suspecting that Mr. Galloway is an agent of some kind, I, Joshua Blakeney, had written an email only the day before to some prominent 9/11 investigators and intellectuals, advising them not to view Galloway as an agent. I wrote, I would be very surprised if he was a conscious agent. He, Mr. Galloway, is a thorn in the side of too many people.
As we say in Scotland, away and boil your heat.
He never said that.
As we say in Scotland, away and boil your heat. Away and boil your heat.
Since Mr. Galloway's final remark pleased all those Gaelic speakers in the lecture theatre, I will respond with some lines from Robbie Burns, Scotland's greatest ever poet, whose national day is on my birthday. When nature her great masterpiece designed, and framed her last best work, the human mind, her eye intent on all the mighty plan, she formed of various parts the various man. Unlike sage proverbed, wisdom's hard orang boon. The world were blessed, they bless on them depend. Ah, that a friendy should want a friend. Guys?
My name is Dwayne. I was just curious about some of your questionings about the official story on 9/11.
Yeah.
And basically, it was a great speech by him. He was a great speaker. He done very well. I thought that he stood up for the Palestinians very well. And
he lost my credibility when he said that Osama was still responsible for 9/11. So he's a bullshitter in my books. Like, there's a lot of people that sell you a little truth. They'll sell you a big lie, and he was selling a big lie today about 9/11. So
okay.
To each his
well,
own.
definitely, like he definitely had more truth. Than lies, but
kind of
basically
with everything else. With everything else, you gotta put everything in perspective. What's going on in the world,
and everything that gets reported since is bullshit, right?
So, do you believe in the official story of
No, I don't believe any. I think it was a false flag terrorist attack. Yeah.
Right, and that you can't attack this movement, man, just predicated on a little bit of information that you think you got. When the reality is being a super intellect as the man is, and believe me, I have a lot of respect for his information on Palestine and his affiliations and the 36 years of work he's done. But to just, to cut and dry, to take 9/11 and just totally throw it out the window, predicated on one particular incident of a very vast internal situation it's something that should be open to more debate than that, more respect.
Mind control, come let the revolution take its toll. If you could flick a switch and open your third eye, you'd see that we should never be afraid to die. Rise up and take the power back. It's time a fat cat's had a heart attack. You know that their time's coming to an end. We have to unify and watch our flag ascend.
American, you want to be a nut, you can be a nut. And you are a nut.
Height of lunacy.
Well, I don't know what will happen now.
We've got some difficult days ahead.